Alright, game stage here, taking Charisma down into Drake's Fall to go after Mother and Dragon Age Awakenings. So, stay tuned, watch me take her down. Hopefully in the first fight. We're not playing this game. Really? Anybody? Anybody? Damn it, man. God damn it. Move, ass. Oh, Christ, man.
Damsels in distress, waiting to be saved.
Manavina.
Not bad. 34. Wow. God damn it. Oh, bullshit.
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
I only got the one up here done. stunning effect is good. Those things can be tough, man. God. Having money doesn't really do me a whole lot of good either.
Evil cannot be allowed to
Can I get you a ladder?
Damn it, man. Where the fuck is he at? He's causing too many problems.
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Where's the other way to go? That way? I gotta go all the way back to that other one, man. Jesus Christ. This part's a pain in the ass. So I've got a stun, a fire blast. How did I get all these? I didn't think I had them all. Okay. Fine, whatever.
get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I need one more. I probably should create more of those lesser ones. They come in kind of handy. Or better yet. Oh shit, we're here. Wow. Well, we are at the final mother stage. Wow. Let's go with that then. Fuck that.
If it isn't the hero of the hour, the slayer of the mighty father, come to claim a reward. Oh, what a delicious day.
They just get bigger and uglier, don't they?
This is the mother, surely. A disgusting thing of evil and hate.
Creators preserve us. I have never seen such foulness.
Am I not beautiful? Has the Grey Warden come now to slay the mother too? Will she join the father in oblivion? Then the silence ends here. Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Oh, fucking soul shit, man. God damn it.
Ready.
It's all about AOE control and ads, and just concentrate on burning her down. That's kind of good, but she is nasty ugly. The architect and the mother of nearly all the remaining Darkspawn fled back into Deep Rose. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. Although some of the architect's disciples luckily escaped into Deep Rose with the rest of the brethren, they have so far drawn or shown no inclination towards vengeance against the Grey Wardens who killed their savior. Yet the Deep Roads remain plagued by the Darkspawn, and it seems certain that in time another blight will begin. The danger may have passed for now, but the cycle of the old gods continues. The destruction of Amaranthine did not endear the Grey Wardens to the people of Ferelden, although much of the citizenry wanted to forget the terrible event, go on with life. A small segment pledged to exact revenge against the Wardens. People whispered that the commander of the Grey was trying to influence Ferelden politics once again, and suggested that burning Amaranthine was part of a larger plot to gain power. The rumors grew until inside a year a mob appeared at the gates of Vigil's Keep. Although most of the riders were shown mercy and survived the bloody clash, public opinion of the Grey Wardens turned sour for years until the Wardens led an effort to rebuild Amaranthine. The Arling's peasants suffered greatly during the war and suffered yet worse in the years that followed. Success at the first riot at Vigil's Keep emboldened them, and thus other uprisings followed, often put down with brutality. Although the war devastated many farms in the Arlings, all agreed that the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farm holders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. The annals of the Grey Wardens hailed Commander Charisma's defense of Vigil's Keep as a crucial victory. The Order's more clever recruits often spent days studying the account in attempts to understand the commander's tactics. Peace allowed the Wardens to replenish their numbers soon. Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with Wardens at its core. From the ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was built. Years later, Waldrick Gabanach stood on the battlements and pronounced that defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Dark whispers of conspiracy against the Wardens fell silent after a rash of accidents and disappearances culminated in the apparent suicide of Ban Esmerel. The nobles of Amaranthine remained dutiful. Some suggest they were even cowed into submission. The commander's blade, Vigilance, crafted from the bones of an ancient dragon, was boldly stolen by Antivan crows. The blade changed hands many times thereafter, with some master swordsmen pursuing their weapon their entire lives. Some claim that this legendary blade has had a life of its own, and its powers is steadily growing. Dworkin Glavenok further refined the Lyrium Sand explosive, but left the Wardens employ after Cornari mercenaries tried to assassinate him. Although the Dwarven Bombardier took these secrets with him, they'll learn to say he left clues for others to follow in his footsteps. The Vigil soldiers wearing the distinct silverite armor that Master Wade crafted came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of Vigil's famous commander. With Valana and the architect gone from the region, the pilgrim's path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiaman and his merchant tower led to hostility between neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides knew that at some point elves will return for revenge. Years after Kirhill The Call Harral was emptied of darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to discover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Tog. Eventually, House Helmai decided that Call Harral was too important to be abandoned. At tremendous cost to Dwarven lives, it cleared the tunnels leading to Call Harral of all darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Call Harral was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. As promised, Waldrick and Dwarken presented Orzammar's Shaper with a stone marker that now tell of how Call Harral's castless had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. The commander of Grey was invited to Orzammar as a guest of honor at a feast commemorating the defenders of Call Harral. The Shaper read the names of the castless off the markers, presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone as befitted warriors of their stature. In time, Ireland began to forget tales of apparitions in the Black Bars, and ever so slowly. Settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the Vale was still thin, and thus the area is still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no more longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterward, the mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens for years longer, training the Order's next generation mages. But when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey Warden that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order. Ever after, the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. Valana never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her dayless closure, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. After several years in the Grey Wardens, Valana disappeared one day. Most arrived she left for the Deep Rose to resume the search for her sister, for no one knows for sure. Not long after the Darkspawn threat was ended, Justice returned to Vigil's Keep and looked sadly into the sun. When one of the other wardens asked what was amiss, he said simply, "I know what I must do." Kristoff's body slumped dead. The spirit still remains alive, it has not shown itself. With the mother dead, Sigrun seemed to lose her purpose. She withdrew from her friends in the Order and spoke to them less and less each day. One morning, when Sigrun was simply absent, her bed made and her trunk emptied, a young recruit who had been up in the night said she had left for her calling, gone to finish what she started and Call Harral. Ogren continued to regale young warrior recruits with tales of his prowess and of his battle in bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug. They also returned to Vigil's Keep several times to see Ogren, usually bringing their Tyler as well. Ogren's inability to act seriously wore on her, however, and her visits dwindled and stopped altogether. If Ogren missed her, or his child, he never showed it. As for the Savior Prelate, she did not remain as commander of the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real threat. The Blight was well and truly over. It was time for her to move on. Some claim the commander reunited with the red-haired bard known as Leliana as they ventured together still. The pair were spotted together in Denham a year after the Blight's end. No matter the truth, the commander never did return to Vigil's Keep. And that is it. Thanks for tagging along and watching that in there. Anyway, next up I think we'll be doing Witch Hunt. Anyway, we'll see you then.